What's the story? I wonder could we go daily with these? We'll see. Job 1 in the morning is always the most horrible. Horrible. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I don't know if it's just the stuff I have, but L-carnitine. Nasty. Nasty stuff, lad. 4:48. Holding myself accountable. Don't let myself have a single sip of coffee until this water is down first. This, then this, every single morning. I'm a little bit tired this morning. On a bright note though, 30 minutes cardio only today, which is kind of weird. It probably does seem counteractive, and it's not something I'm actually wanting to do. Because I'm used to doing my 40 now, and now I only have to do 30 on density day and 30 on leg days. But hopefully it'll be worth it. There's nothing pretty about that. But what's that? Like, that's, about close to a litre down the hatch already, and that's going to get me moving. I'll tell you that much. If you're going straight into the coffee first thing, you're you're setting yourself short, you know what I mean? I sound a bit sick this morning, to be honest. But we're going to crack on. Because we have a lot to do today. A lot to fucking do, lad. It's cardio time.
Hey Massy, how are you? Just get back to you there now from the check.
Prep just will demand a lot more of you, and that's why getting up at this hour in the morning is, what I need to do right now and for the foreseeable, for me to be on top of things and stay on top of things and get everything that I need to get done every single day. Just between the cardio, the steps, and everything around it to set your day up right, I feel this just works best. Do you know what I mean? But you see in there, we started with water and coffee, and now we're on electrolyte coffee. So we're back for round 2. Cardio is done. We're showered. First little few steps done, and we are on 4,700 steps for the day. 30 minutes cardio today because it is density day, which is my leg and pull session. This is that little thing alongside the coffee that I look forward to every single morning after cardio. It's just beautiful, lad. I like to work for a couple of hours. I'm up at 4:30 right now, so the first couple of hours are obviously spent fasted with just drinks between water, coffee, electrolytes, tea, and I like to spend a good amount of time in a fasted window. And then my first meal pre-workout will go in around 11:30 every single day, dependent on how far away the training session is, but more than usually around 11 o'clock. Could be a little bit earlier, could be a little bit after, but we'll catch up then. So, meal 1 on the screen, as always. The oats. This is perfect right now. We had my check-in yesterday and there was no changes to food, which was perfect, and the setup I have with food at the moment. I told Keen I just feel like I'm eating so much, compared to before. Anytime I've ever dieted, I've had to just basically be on fuck all carbohydrates to see anything happening, but this time around we're seeing something happening, so we'll run with it for as long as we can. And again, we'll only run ourselves into the ground. There will be a period of time where carbs more than likely will have to be very low. We'll probably be doing protein veg a lot of the time, but we need to focus on just getting the most out of what we're on at the moment, making use of this food and training the shit out of it. Cardio has obviously been hit there every single morning. Steps are nice and high. You can continue to eat food, but you need to make use of that food at the same time, But But there just will be a point, and especially with myself, I know it, you know, things just will have to be pushed hard, and some people just do have to push hard, and it's the difference on being able to carry through and just get to that point of getting to the shape that you desire, and the shape that obviously I need to get in, you know, obviously wanting to get skinned. I want to prove a point with my condition, to be fair, so we just got to do what we got to do. Kind of semi-warm oats this morning. I cooked them, left them in the fridge for a little bit. Nothing too hot though. Today is another decent day outside.
I'm sorry for what I did to you. Take me back if I was you.
Danny doesn't watch these videos anyway, but like Sonny's lad. Apparently I stretched the sunglasses because I have a fat head. But I don't know where my sunglasses are, and it is a scorcher. Ultra Red is going down the hatch pre-workout. To be fair, probably going to do a scoop of pre as well. This session is not for the faint-hearted, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, it's a horrible session. Legs and pull together. I don't expect to be able to do much this evening after this session. It's 11:30 right now. I've been up since 4:30. So, yeah, that's why it's a perfect time to train, you know, like it's still very early in the day. But, you know, like you've a lot of work done on the lead up to it. Whereas if I was getting up at even between 7 and 8, I just don't have that much time, you know, to even prepare. And, you know, I've good meal in me now, feel good, fucking sun is shining, just enjoy it, lad, you know what I mean? Like, what we're doing in regards to like prepping is nothing. Yeah, I understand, like, it is fucking hard, do you know what I mean? And that's the joys of it, and that's the beauty of bodybuilding as well, and prepping. It's fucking hard, but like in the grand scheme of things, like it's not hard, do you know what I mean? Like, and it's a choice. Like, we decided to do it. You decided to make yourself hungry, lad. I decided to make myself hungry. We get on with it now. The time will come where we won't even want to see food. We won't want to eat food, and we'll want to be back in these times right now. So appreciate the moment that you're in right now. If you're dieting, you're on prep, I feel you. Summer is coming, lad. Please use these. If you haven't gotten your arse in gear yet and you are watching these videos, use this as your, okay, I'm running out of time now, I need to get my arse in gear, and just start nice and simple. A big thing as well this week, chatting to one of the lads, Keane, the lad that I trained with a couple of weeks ago, and we're just reversing out of our diet now, and it's his first ever reverse. Incredible reverse, right? And we're moving on into his push-up, and it's trying to get him to take a little step back now at the point that we're at, because that's where we are, you know, like dieting and coming towards the end of a diet is like go. But after nailing your reverse, like as he has done now, like he's fucking full as a house, still just as lean, and food is back up at a very nice spot, cardio's down very low. You know, we're at a point now where, you know, you can take that little step back, you know what I mean, and not have your whole day just be focused around like food and focused around like cardio and training and stuff. And he feels, you know, that he was working at 110%, but now he's only at like 80%. And I explained to him, it's still 100% on both ends, you know. It would be 80% if you were just getting sloppy, you know, like, yeah, you were training hard, getting stronger in the gym, but you're getting a little bit sloppy. But you're 100% here, you're on the ball. You know, I had to tell him this week, I want you to go and get some off-plan food in, do you know what I mean? Because stress levels can get high, and you can get so fixated on certain things, you know, especially like with that militant approach that works. But he's at that point now, as I said to him, where, you know, this bit of food is going to like be something for us to just enjoy, actually unwind and de-stress, and just give ourselves a break, and have a bit of normality. You know what I mean? That normality is crucial there, and I'm trying to still, you know, with the position I'm in, gonna try and maintain that for as long as I possibly can throughout this prep, and make life as easy as possible for everyone around me as well, you know, because you can become just so fixated on everything that you're doing with yourself, obviously prepping. But I kind of think to myself a small little bit at the moment, you know, obviously as hunger starts to pick up and, you know, I'm tired in the evening and stuff, at the same time you have to kind of think like, Jesus lad, you're doing 5 training sessions a week, right? You're on the Stairmaster or on a bike for fucking 40 minutes, 45 minutes. You're eating more than probably what most people eat that don't even think about food, you know, that kind of way. Only that I'm obviously in it and thinking about it the whole time. So if you just take a step back and, you know, realise for a second, okay, this isn't so bad, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm getting fucking shredded here. I'm getting lean for the summer, lad. There's no need for me to make it out to be this, like, life or death situation. Like, no. In a couple of weeks' time, I'll be telling you, like, when body fat levels are low and my brain is not functioning at a normal rate, I'll be saying, this is fucking life or death, lad. But right now, no. Get the hard bit of prep done. Get a lot of fat off is what I mean. While it's, you know, a lot easier, and we'll reap the rewards. I do have to admit though, I remember I probably already said this, like, fucking the good weather makes everything more enjoyable. You know, if I was driving into the gym now and it was pissing rain and cold as fuck, it'd just be horrible, like. But this is the perfect time for me to do my first prep, you know, and prepping for the summer. Hopefully we finish prep before the summer is over, so I can have just a little bit more, you know, flexibility, a little bit of freedom. Even though probably not, because the reverse will be the problem. But toll tag is out, fucking toll tag, and we're on our way to the gym, lad.
Do you want me to test if mine's working?
Yeah, talk there for a second. Let's see what fucking Samo has made it today, boys. That's it, Sam. Lock in now.
Yep, come on!
Hi, can I take your order?
Hi, could I just get a large Coke Zero, please?
Yeah, anything else?
No, that's it, thanks.
Yeah, 320, thank you.
Thanks. Could I just get a large chicken breast sandwich meal, please? Oh, boys. You know how fucking good that is. If you know, you know. The post-workout drink. Let me know what you thought of the density session with Sam, and who else you'd like to see me training with over the next couple of months. It definitely did help, you know, just bringing the intensity to those sets. It was a really good session. It was good to just see him and have a chat and fucking get a session in together, because we've been meaning to get a session in together for a long time. So we've that done now, which feels good, and it was a great session. So Coke Zero now, on the way home, and we'll be home for post-workout meal then. You know what I mean? Because you can go by, you know, you could go by a week, 2 weeks there, and things wouldn't be moving as quick as they have. But we've been moving nicely. You know, like, we've gone from last Wednesday at 101 kilo, and then we were down to 98 come Sunday. You know, that's a big shift there. Now, not every single week is going to be like that. We've gotten away with it for the last 5 weeks where there's been big drops in weight. There will come a point, you know, where obviously that rate of loss is going to slow down. You know, it's never going to be as high as that the whole time, but we'll run with it for as long as we can. You know, with the current amount of food we're on, it's a high rate of loss, you know, and I'm very happy with it. We are on to a little coffee to keep us going. We're back on to check-ins for a small little bit. Nothing major to do. Just a few that were a little bit later this morning, because I was obviously gone a little bit earlier. So get them finished. And then we're on to a little bit of editing, and just back to bits and bobs then. Little coffee going in, lad, to keep me moving. Caffeine is relatively high at the moment, you know, which is grand. Like, the coffee is more so just like a placebo more than anything, to be honest. You know, once I know, same with the Monster, like, obviously it's enjoyment probably here, you know, compared to the benefits that I get from it. There probably is benefits there, but, like, you know, when I drink a can of Monster, I don't suddenly feel like, let's go. Or if I drink a coffee, I don't suddenly feel like, fucking come on, lad. Do you know what I mean? It's more so just that, right, coffee is in, let's go. Do you know that kind of way? Sending John's check-in off to him here now. He is one of the lads doing the group photo shoot. And he's in a good spot. Like, weight has just been flying off. But again, just making sure, like, when you do have a timeline, that you are in line with that timeline. Like, you're not like chasing your tail come the end of it, you know, as I say, in terms of like my prep now here and everything, like just making sure like we're on top of things and keeping the show on the road. Even though it's like fantastic, the weight is coming down really quick, just making sure adjustments are, you know, being made to the point that, you know, things are moving at the pace that we need them to be moving. And obviously photos are at the point that we want them to be at as well. Day is done. Day is wrapped up. Finito. Great fucking session with Sam. I hope you enjoyed that. That video would have been out before this. So let me know what your thoughts were. Let me know who else, because why not start training with more people, you know, and get more people on the camera, and see what they're all about, you know what I mean? And just have a good time with training and everything like that. I'm just wrapping up the day. Food and everything is gone in, and I'm just doing the last little bits and bobs, mainly for myself more than anything. It is quite late, so we're going to get to bed very, very soon, lad, and go for it again tomorrow. That's the fun part of it, you know. There doesn't need to be fucking lat. What's going on with the lat there, lad? That's relaxed as well, like. Well, tensing it, you wouldn't be able to fucking do much with it now in terms of getting it out wider, because it's fucking, you know what I mean? Things are happening, boys. Things are happening. But that's the fun part of it, you know, doing these on the daily. You see what the day-to-day looks like. I know a lot of my days are, to be fair, at home and in the house. It's been like that for a long time. And then other days, if we're doing this the whole time, you'll be able to see exactly what I get up to. If we're out on the road, if we're doing any filming or anything like that. Just being nice and basic with it, fucking really enjoyable, and just being able to show like what the whole process looks like, you know, on exactly what I do, you know. And if I'm able to help people out, as I always say, if I'm able to help someone from it, you know, use the YouTube as a way to learn as much as you possibly can as well. That's what I do with YouTube, you know, like I learn as much as I can from it, and it's a fun way of doing it, and it's an entertaining way of doing it. All my meals, I'm watching YouTube. I'm taking that in, you know, I'm taking in that information, and I'm able to use that information myself then for everything that I do, you know, and it's good, you know what I mean? It's very, very good. So yeah, we will chat to you tomorrow. That's a new one. Not see you in the next one anymore, lad. We'll chat to you tomorrow. I need you to hold me accountable for it, though. I really, really do. So do drop the video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. When I do see more subscribers coming in there, it makes me want to record again. You know, it makes it all worthwhile. It's worthwhile for me doing it because I really enjoy it. Like, I'll either look back at these videos with my kids in fucking 10 years time and be laughing, or they'll be making me delete them, or one or the other, or they might be looking and thinking, what were you doing when you were at that age? Do you know what I mean? But we'll see, lad.